this world there is no place for people like you. I'll exterminate you with my spider bite. In my world there is no place for weaklings like you. I'll exterminate you with my spider bite. In this world there is no place for people like you. I'll exterminate you with my spider bite. In my world there is no place for weaklings like you. I'll exterminate you with my spider bite.
That was Spider Bite off the album Tomb of the Ancestors. Underrated track. I love that tune. Won't be starting just yet because I'm still having some more people turn up. So just sit tight and we'll have a go at Volume 2 in just a short moment. Another song until then, I think. Okay, that was Seatbelts Lost from the now defunct Seatbelt Safe B sequel project, and the artist was me, which is fun. Okay, I'm not sure how many more people are going to turn up for this. Let me see, how many have we got? Not very many. I think that maybe most people have already seen the game. There's probably a big Homestuck community stream. But we will be going ahead nonetheless. So if you are here, excellent. I mean, a couple of people have been reblogging the post, so I'm sure people will come in. And it's not likely to have a big audience to enjoy it, so... Okay, let's fire this baby up. Please bear with me while I set up the stream and let me know if my voice is coming through okay, if the audio levels are balanced. I still have my settings mostly the same as I did last time. Maybe I should adjust the audio down a little bit on the game because I know it could be quite loud. What the hell? I just accidentally started a completely different game by mistake. Sorry, reflex I suppose. There we go. I'm excited for this one. I think like they're going places with this sort of series, and I want to see where it moves to. Oh, here we go. Hey, and it's got like a proper logo. Is the sound on? I think I have the sound off because I was... There we go. Okay. Right. Right, okay, so here they are. More volumes on a fairly regular basis, it says. Now, obviously we've done volume 1, which is called Of Bloodthirst and Bratwurst. Volume 2 of Aesthetics, Crimson and Otherwise. Right, I just need to pull up the Twitch chat on my phone. Just give me a minute. So yeah, again, let me know what's happening with regards to the stream, if it's going through correctly. There we go. Right, now I can see both things. Oh, I just realised I haven't actually switched it so you can't actually see the game yet. Let's see, is that working? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Let me add game capture. I have no idea if that's working, so just a moment. I was hoping I could just use the same settings as last time, but I guess it counts as a different thing. So I'm going to capture. Where is it? That's weird. Huh. Give me a sec. It's difficult capturing this goddamn game. Game capture. New. Specific window. Window. Here we go. Boom. I don't see anything. Why don't I see anything? Why don't I hear anything? I have the music on. Oh, it's... Yep, we're good. We're broadcasting. Although I still don't hear any sound. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe my headphones have broken. Can you guys hear sound? Again, I'm not sure how many people actually hear, so that might be a futile question. Headphones are definitely working. So the game application is just not giving out any sound. Maybe it's deliberate. Okay, well let's go back and let's try starting this stuff up. So volume 2. Okay. You stumble through the streets of a savage alien world. Ever since you crash landed on this hostile planet, you have been desperate. Desperate for information, for provisions. This is actually set chronologically after the first one, which is interesting. I'm not sure if it assumes you've done both routes or only one, but I suppose we'll find out, or not maybe. provisions, and possibly for a bit of medical attention. Along the way, you've had some laughs, embarrassing missteps, and maybe even an encounter with alien beat products. You don't really want to get into it. What you do want to get into is friendship. An entire planet of endless friend opportunities awaits you. Honestly, at this point, you'd make friends with one of these weird purple bushes. You're not picky. Wait, you see something in the distance, or perhaps someone. Ooh, this is different. They've got like Troll Call-esque cards. Ooh, which one? Amisa or Sarava? Well, I'm going to go left to right, I think. So, sorry, not Amisa, Amicia. Okay, let's go for Amicia Urdane. Lo! What light through yonder weirdly organic architecture breaks? A small figure approaches. Oh! Oh my gosh! You are so... So far you've swallowed quite a few insults. Is this an original track? It sounds very Hiveswap. It could be something from the Hiveswap soundtrack which is being cut. I'm very interested. I don't recognise this, but I might just be forgetting it. It's a more obscure track. I'm very interested to know if this is an original. How can I find that out? Ooh. Yeah, I'd remember that name. This is a new original theme. Brilliant. Okay. Sorry, I just have a thing for home-stop music. So far, you've swallowed quite a few insults in regards to your looks and intelligence level. You aren't really the type to let the shallow opinions of others get you down, but it's been kind of a rough day. You brace yourself. Cute! Oh! She gives you a sweet, sincere smile. I've never seen anything like you. It's giving me all sorts of new ideas. Wow, she's kind of short. Boy, do you hope that some of those ideas are about friendship. Now that you've got a taste of it, you are hungry for more. You take a stumbling step forward, and your ribs remind you that okay, there are typos in this, I see. That although the potential of camaraderie is enough to improve your mental health, it can't cure acute injuries. Oh, you don't look so good. Come inside. I've been looking for new contributors. Contributors? Could she mean friendship contributors? No, that's dumb. Maybe she runs some sort of alien newspaper and she wants you on staff. She looks a little young for that, but what the heck do you know about alien management hierarchy? She's perhaps not short, perhaps she's just really young. Could be the case. You follow her to a nearby building, and now that you're looking up from your ravenous hunt for companionship, you notice that you've wandered into kind of an upscale part of town. There's a lot less garbage and people collapsed on the street. You see one of those spiky robot things, but it's washing a window instead of shooting a laser at a group of children. If that's not high class, you don't know what is. Before you can follow her inside, she turns around in the threshold, blocking your way. Real quick, you don't happen to be an artist, do you? Artistry? Well, as a matter of fact, I bet this is the rejection line. Oh, I want to do all things, so I'm going to make her reject me first. I think it might be this one. If not, then I'll go back and do this one later. Oh, good! Friendships between artists can be... Oh, that was... Okay, this is the good choice. Can be so fraught. Much better just to keep things between artists and art appreciators. That way no one can get jealous. The girl's smile widens even further and you feel an unbelievable rush of joy. Have you finally found someone who isn't a total fucking maniac? And she brought up friendship without you having to mention it at all. It puts a spring in your step. Or as much a spring as possible with a broken arm and misaligned torso. Amicia leads you into an elevator with buttons labelled in spiky letters that make absolutely no sense to you. You realise that probably nothing is ever going to make sense to you again. That's okay. Your hierarchy of needs has adjusted recently. Your new friend, you're jumping the gun with this descriptor, but you are feeling seriously good about this encounter, stands in the corner of the elevator, wringing her claws. I wish I'd known I was going to have company. I would have cleaned up a little. It's been a while since I've met anyone new. You assure her that whatever disaster her house is, it can't be any worse than some other places you've seen here. Although you kind of get what she means. She's wearing an artist's smock that's covered in splashes of paint. You wish that that's paint. Actually, it doesn't really look like paint, but it couldn't be anything else, could it? It's in every colour of the rainbow. The elevator door slides open and you step into a space that you are relieved to find is totally recognisable. The table overflows with messy palettes and brushes, cloudy jars of water and sponges. Several easels stand beside the windows to catch the light of 2 moons, and a number of canvases lean against the wall, turned so you can't see what's on them. God, dare I ask. First things first, Amicia brings you over to a wall screen that looks way more high-tech than anything you have on your now-defunct spaceship. Tapping away at a series of unreadable symbols, she then indicates you should take off your sling. Here, go ahead and stick it in there. She seems to want you to put your injured arm into a large hole in the wall, which you do because you are sure that your new friend has your best interests at heart. The hole shrinks down like a blood pressure cuff, sending bolts of agony through you. You want to yank your arm back out, but you don't. Even if it's broken, you still like having it attached to you. Instead, you shout a lot and thrash your other limbs around. Calm down, you big wriggler! It's like you've never seen a medicalizer before. If you don't stop moving, it won't work. Tears spill down your cheeks, but you force yourself still. You'll bear the pain. You'll do it for your friend. She's looking at you so hopefully, and she's so delicate and pretty, almost angelic. You look at her face and tell yourself it's all going to be okay. Finally, the hole releases you, and you pull your arm back out to find it completely healed. You can move your fingers. It doesn't even hurt anymore. Hey, things are looking up. See? I told you. This is great. You are overwhelmed with the urge to celebrate. Okay, I don't know. Okay, well, that's another option. I don't know how many options there are going to be. Last time there were like 3 endings, and one of them wasn't barely an ending at all. I'm going to get excited and dance your new friend around the room. You try to resist the urge to celebrate. You failed to resist the urge. You take Amicia by her tiny hands and twirl her around the studio. Or you try to. You forgot about your busted ribs. You sure are doing that a lot. You let go of Amicia and go careening into one of the tables. Thankfully, not the one covered in art supplies. You hit the corner and go down onto your already incredibly sore ass. This is what you get for acting like a huge fucking tool in front of your new friend. Are you okay? Was that some sort of ritualistic rite of healing I've never heard of before? You shrug against the floor. I haven't actually registered what her quirk is. Ooh, whoa. Amicia leans down and picks you up in a bridal carry, despite the fact that she's about half your size. It makes your ribs hurt, but what doesn't nowadays? Amicia lays you down on a weird lumpy couch. Are you sure you're okay? You look a little... Oh, it's like 2 U's, I see. She trails off to nothing. She's looking at your left arm, which you have draped over yourself awkwardly to sort of try to hold your torso together. That colour. At first you think she means the colour of your skin, which is different than her light grey. Then you think she means the truly fantastic buffet of bruises you've got going on. But then you realise that in your prancing idiocy you've managed to scrape up the inside of your arm. Blood oozes sluggishly from the wound. Amicia dredges a finger through it. You are half expecting her to put it in her mouth, and for this to become a whole cannibal situation. Well, since you aren't the same species, it wouldn't really be cannibalism, but still, no thanks. Instead, Amicia just holds her finger up, the drop of blood trembling on the tip. This colour! I've never seen anything like it! She dashes off to one of her tables, pulling over a sketchbook and dragging her finger down it. Your blood paints a rusty line down the centre. She lets out a little squeak of excitement. Just a sec. We'd have thought I heard something. This is amazing! What? Red? Not red. There's a million dirty little rusties swarming all over this city. I'm drowning in red. This is crimson. It's incredible. You must be some sort of mutant. You're really lucky I found you instead of the drones. Lucky? You? Yes, very lucky. The luckiest. Though your arm is healed and you're out of whatever damned weird weather happens on this planet, maybe Amicia's right. Maybe you are lucky. Close your eyes and try to breathe. Zen yourself out. Really center yourself in your own body and all that garbage. Brilliant. Amazing. I love it. Then you open your eyes and wow, you sure aren't centered anymore. In fact, you roll completely to the left as you try to get away from Amicia, who is back and standing over you with a gigantic axe. Watch out! Amicia grabs you, drags you back up onto the couch and plants her hand on your solar plexus, effectively pinning you down. You'll hurt yourself if you keep flopping around like a beached blubber beast. You want to be friends, don't you? You want to help me with my artistic aspirations, right? You get the feeling that she might be trying to manipulate you. Just the tiniest little suspicion. It's possible Amicia has recognised your intense craving for companionship and is trying to exploit it. You don't like being suspicious of a new friend, but that is a pretty big axe. I don't know what's got you so worried. I just want to show you my axe. Oh, of course. Makes sense. It is a really nice axe. You hold out your hand for it, but of course it is too heavy for you and your hands are all really sweaty and you fumble it. Fumble the really sharp weapon. Amicia tries to catch it before it's too late, and somehow in all the wriggly struggle you end up getting cut. Like, very cut. Across both your wrists. I'm not sure that was an accident. In fact, you don't think she could have aimed even better if she'd been trying. Oh, dear. Hard agree. Don't struggle. You'll only hurt yourself more, silly. You don't want that, do you? No, you definitely don't want that. Not after what a butterfingers you've proven to be. Nice. Nice blood decal. Amicia gets up to put the axe down, and you kind of lose track of her for a little while. You're bleeding all over her couch, and everything around you starts to go shiny and unreal. She comes back with a couple of little jars that she uses to catch your blood. That's a good idea. You sure are making a mess. You wonder if they are specifically blood jars. They look like jam jars. Alien Jam. Space Jam. God, you love that movie. It's been so long since you've seen it. It's been so long since you've seen it. Definitely the best PG movie about basketball. Way better than that one with the dog and the clown. Do they even have basketball here? You ask Amicia. She just shuts you and brushes your hair back off your forehead. She keeps smiling and saying comforting things. God, she's such a good friend. Before too long, you do what it's honestly a goddamn shock you haven't done before now. You pass out. When you come to, you are propped up against the wall in a weird way that you wouldn't love even if you weren't an invalid, and both your arms are jammed in the hole in the wall. The med hole, the glory hole of well-being, the magic sphincter. You grunt and pull your arms back out. They're healed. The cuts on your wrists are just two faded pink lines. You take a step away from the wall and immediately hit the ground. You may not be actively dying anymore, but you did just lose like half the blood in your body. Gosh, you're tired. A little giggle makes you turn around, or roll over, since you're still on the floor and probably not getting up anytime soon. It's fine, you've met worse floors in your life. Amicia is sitting at one of her easels, her hair pulled back beneath a scarf, and little round glasses perched on her nose. A jar of blood sits next to her, and as you watch, she dips a brush in. I'm glad you're awake. I was a little worried I'd actually killed you back there. She laughs and you laugh along with her. It's very funny. Actually, everything is funny right now. It's probably the blood loss. You ask her what she's painting. You, of course. You inspired me. Well, right now, it just looks like a bunch of red squiggles and some lines, but she only just got started. She's warming up. She sits there on her stool, looking at her palette and chewing on her lip thoughtfully. She looks somewhat nervous. Actually, I want to show you something. something I've never shown anyone else. She leaps up from her stool and crosses the studio. You roll to your other side to keep her in your line of sight. You really hope she isn't getting another Space Jam jar. She starts turning around the campuses one by one. They are all blank, except for one which has a little... Wait, no, that's just a shadow. Every single one of them is blank. You aren't sure you understand. You ask her if these are all just new canvases that she has not gotten the chance to paint on yet. Amicia sighs. No, I've had them forever. I'm just not a real painter. There, I said it. She buries her face in her hands, talking from between her fingers. I'm really good at all the other parts. The materials and the studio. I even make my own paints. I just can never do the actual sitting down and doing the art part. She looks so despondent. You wish you could do something, but you don't really know that much about art and you probably can't stand up yet. You tell her that she looks like she's moving in the right direction at least. You don't even have a studio, or any brushes or stuff like that. Of course you have no aspirations of being a painter, but you leave that part out. That's just it. I feel inspired for the first time ever. I think it has to be your messed up, disgusting mutant blood. There's really no other explanation. She takes a knee beside you, picking up one of your limp hands with hers. They're cold, like she's been pressing them to a glass window in winter. Usually I just finish off my contributors quickly. I don't have time to deal with a bunch of injured lowbloods and moaning around my studio. But I couldn't just use your blood up all at once. You're far too special for that. You gaze at Amicia. A mist has descended over your vision, and it isn't even the mist of imminent death. I have to keep this precious blood safe. I think you might be my muse. You will never escape? Is this a good end? I don't even know. I love it though. That was fairly short. I wonder what the other one's like. Well, first I'm going to go and I'm going to do the... How many people are actually in the stream? A couple. Hey guys. Okay, so first I'm going to go back. I'm going to do the I'm also an artist option, which is probably the quick reject option, just because I want to see it. Probably like one line of dialogue, and then I'll go back through again. And I'll do the option where I don't cavort around and show her my blood. Yeah, it isn't exactly your whole deal, but you've been known to dabble. Oh, I see how it is. Well, you are going to snake vote in any trade secrets out of me. Goodbye. You completely blew it. Okay, yeah. This has its own screen for that. Okay. I do like that they've updated the logo, so it's like proper. Yeah, I love all this new stuff, and I love that they're putting more things into this. Let's go. Okay, let's do the option where you don't dance around. And if she doesn't see my blood, then maybe something different will happen. I can't tell if this is going to be shorter or longer than the other one. So far, it feels like it's shorter, but then I don't know how long this next option is going to be, or how long the next character is going to be. Nope, never had much of a knack for it. All the stuff we just saw. Come to her studio, she's like, I'll put my arm in the hole and heal you. Okay. Be chill about it. Okay, this is the one we didn't pick last time, so maybe this is a good ending. I can't actually tell. Probably it will be. You thank Amicia profusely, but you manage to keep it to the strictly verbal sort. Medicalizers are great! This part of the city is great. You really need to get more rich friends. You tell her this, throwing in a compliment of her studio while you're at it. See, this friendship stuff is easy. I'm glad you feel that way. You're obviously really strange and under-socialized. But you don't seem to be a complete cultural idiot. Plus I think it's really endearing how helpless and trusting you are. You laugh, slightly unnerved. You want to take that as a compliment, but after a recent encounter with another girl in blue... Okay, so presumably this, like, both of the previous lines happened, but in this, like, maybe he did one after the other, who knows. Well, it all ended up okay, and Amicia is so nice and friendly, and she keeps calling you cutes, which you think is pretty generous of her considering what a disgusting mess you are at this point. Speaking of lowbloods, What's your blood colour? Just out of curiosity. Blood colour? You aren't really sure what she's talking about, but red? You tell her it's red. She looks a little disappointed. I've got plenty of burgundy. Oh well. See, now she doesn't care. So we'll see what happens. Good thing I have a delivery coming soon. Hey, do you think you can help me set a few things up before they get here? They? Visitors? As in plural? As in multiple potential friends? Oh hell yes. You are all over that, especially considering your newly healed arm. You were anxious to display all the simple motor functions you can perform. Amicia gives you another radiant smile. You live for those smiles, man. You're just so full of the glowing nectar of bromance. Perfect! Let's do this. Work always goes faster with two pairs of hands, after all. Yes, it absolutely does. And even if by that she seems to mean her hands are pointing while she tells you where to put things, you're totally fine with that. Your ribs are still kind of killing you, but you swallow down the pain. You're getting pretty good at that. Too bad you can't stick your whole torso into that magical science fiction hole in the wall. Well, maybe you could, but not right now. Right now you've got a friend to help. Amicia instructs you to clear all the furniture to the edges of the room and lay down a big purple tarp. Apparently tarps aren't blue on this planet. Amicia answers her phone and then buzzes open the apartment door. She runs over to the elevator with a squeal of delight. They're here! Sorry I'm getting so giggly about this. It's just been a while since I've had any new paints. Wait, paints? That's what's coming? Now you think about it, there is something pretty crucial missing from the whole artist aesthetic she's got going on here. There aren't any paints. No tubes dribbling colour or pots with the tops left partially unscrewed. There aren't even any pencils. The elevator opens up and two trolls come in. They have pretty similar shaped horns and almost the exact same height. Brothers? Do trolls have brothers? From their uniforms and douchey, swaggering way they walked, you get the idea that they're some kind of law enforcement. Interesting. That and the third troll in handcuffs they are dragging between them. Thank you guys! You always bring me the best materials. They don't say anything. They just bring the third troll to the centre of the tarp and force him into a kneeling position. Then they bow to Amicia and leave the way they came. Here's the axe again. This doesn't look great. Even before Amicia runs out of the room and comes back with an axe the size of her whole body. You are not loving this. The troll on the tarp trembles and bites back a sob, but they don't say anything or try to run. She isn't really going to do what it looks like, is she? You can't bring yourself to believe that this cute little alien girl is going to straight up axe murder a dude right in front of you. Presumably to finger paint with their blood. You stammer something to this effect. Amicia laughs. Well, I don't use my fingers. I'm not a fucking animal. She considers you for a few moments, tapping a claw against her mouth. I know! You can help me! I only ever let one other person help with me with my work. And she's out of town right now, but you and I have a connection. You feel it too, right? You do. God, you do. I bet I can imagine who the other person probably is. You've been feeling it so much lately, for everyone you meet. You thought you had maybe come across someone who would readily accept your platonic longings without putting you through the ringer first. You do want to help me, don't you? You do. You want that more than anything. Amicia looks at you solemnly. Then why don't you do the honours? She holds out her axe. I wouldn't offer this to just anyone, but I can tell how special you are. You're trembling. The troll on the tarp is also trembling, but unlike you, they seem to have accepted their fate. Slowly, inevitably, you hold out your hand for the axe. Amicia gives it to you with a smile. God damn it, you forgot about your broken ribs, and that you're a human. Okay, so that's confirmed. And can't just pick up gigantic fucking axes with one hand. You drop it and it bounces away from you, like way more than you think an axe should probably bounce. You look up at Amicia from where you were doubled over with pain and shame. She laughs and scampers over to retrieve the axe, once again swinging it up without any signs of strain. Of course, she's a blue blood, so she's probably got innate strength. She doesn't even have any visible muscles. What is this girl made out of? How silly of me! You seem so culturally advanced that for a second I forgot about your natural inferiority. Here, I'll give you a second chance. You nod. Yes, please. A second chance that does not include committing gruesome murder. Usually I just use chains, but I've got a better idea. Oh god. You get what she wants you to do. You hesitate and Amicia's smile gets even sweeter. Sweet like poison. Oh? You don't want to help me? The tarp crinkles underneath you as you kneel. You grasp the troll's shoulders and mumble an apology. They continue to say nothing. Amicia is sharpening her axe, which already looks pretty damn sharp. Hold on tight! You try. You really do. The problem is, you try to hold on tight, but at the same time, you try to drag the troll out of the way. Some buried instinct to try and preserve life rising up inside you. You're weak and injured though, so all you end up doing is just flopping both of you a little to the side. Interesting. Olive. Instead of coming down on the neck in a clean slice, Amicia's axe glances off the troll's collarbone, mortally wounding them instead of killing them outright. And now you know why they have not been begging for their life. They don't have a tongue, so they can't beg, but they sure can yell and thrash. And bleed olive green alien blood all over you and the tarp. God, there's so much blood. It's just spurting everywhere. Jesus Christ, you are such an idiot. Why can't you just commit? Now you're covered in dying. Excuse my voice. Now you're covered in dying aliens, so is everything else. Amicia, the work table, and most direly, the canvases leaning against the wall. Amicia takes one look at them and lets out a wail of rage. I can't believe this! I let you into my hive! Into my life! I was planning to let you into my pusher. Pusher? Okay. I thought you were a refined sophisticate, but now I see you're just a Philistine! She gives you a shove towards the elevator. Your ribs are screaming, and so is the bleeding troll. You try to babble an explanation. Forget it! I don't want to hear your excuses. Yeah, I knew it was going to be Chad. The person who helps him with her painting, of course it's the big hulking purple blood. If you want someone killed, right, you have to kill them yourselves. You ride the elevator back down, kneeling in a pool of blood and failure. Terrible at murder! Yay! Okay, that's Amicia. Good, I like that. It felt a little short, but then maybe I was just going through it quickly. Now we have an interesting character here. The first Vaporwave themed troll, everybody. Sirava Hermod. I forget if they're a boy or a girl or otherwise. I don't know. Anyway, we'll find out. Assuming they speak. Yes, a potential new friend approaches, and they almost look as messed up as you are. Here he is, Troll Vaporwave. Wow, what the fuck? You an alien? You nod enthusiastically. You sure hope your prospective new friend is comfortable with extraterrestrials. Things could get pretty awkward otherwise. You should really, not be outside. Freaks like you will get picked off by drones in a hot second. No offense. Should I be saying LMAO? Is that like his quirk? He ends sentences with, oh my god, that's the worst quirk. You don't like the sound of being picked off by drones? That would really inhibit your companionship plans. You hastily explain to this strange one-eyed troll that you crash-landed on this planet and are in desperate search of friendship. Your plight seems to move them. Well, shit. If you really don't have anywhere to be, I promised myself I wouldn't do anything totally risky. But what the hell? LMAO. I'm just going to stop saying it, okay? I'll just take it for granted. Come with me. Name's Sirava, by the way. You follow Sirava down a twisting stretch of road. Wow, this is going great already. But you have a new friend in no time. Nice hive. Look at it. Oh, I love it. What's that on the screen? It's like a strange troll with double horns. Wait, is that Sirava? No, the horns aren't right. Some other... Oh, there's a small version up there. It's probably some, troll vaporwave artist? No, wait, they look like they're drawing or writing something. Oh, maybe we'll find out. Alright, here's my hive. You can hide out here for now. I got a lot of followers who are pretty into aliens. I've got another social media troll. They might get a kick out of this. I look around Sirava's hive in awe. They sure seem to have a batshit crazy taste in home decor. checking out my aesthetic. Is Sarava non-binary? I want to check because I can't quite remember. Let's see. Just a second. There's Pain Adventures Wiki. /wiki/ troll call. Troll statistics. Just a section I wrote. Chiron and Sarava. Yes, they're non-binary. Okay. Excellent. I love it. I love it. Non-binary characters in games. Oh god, yes it is! Yes, of course! Yeah. Oh, by the way, hi amazing actor. But yes, it's the lo-fi beats for studying to. Like with the anime girl. But it's like a troll version. That's amazing. I love it. Fantastic. Checking out my aesthetic. I worked pretty hard putting this place together. It's all about the look in the background when you're streaming. Lol. Even though it's not actually lol. Don't want my fans to think I live in a fucking dump and spend most of my days depressed and crying. Yeah. I relate so hard to this. You like moisture wave? Are you kidding me? Moisture wave. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, let's get rejected. Maybe. Assuming this is a rejection option. Yeah. Seriously? If you don't even know what moisture wave I like, can't really see why you'd want to be friends with me, Lamo. Because to be honest, I don't even know how to explain it to you. You just have to like get it. Sarava considers you for a long moment. Actually, yeah, this isn't gonna work out. Get out of my hive. Wow, lol. Thrown out. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to do that option because I like doing all the options. So we'll go back. Sarava. Aliens, man! How weird is that? Okay, so I have to pretend I'm into moisture wave. I have been known to listen to vaporwave on occasion, generally not seriously, but okay. Oh yeah, I love moisture wave. You have no idea what the hell a moisture wave is, but you don't want to offend your new friend. You tell them you love it. Is that a bong? I think it is a bong, guys. I think that's a troll bong. Trolls have bongs. Either that or it's some other weird alien device, but with that sort of shape, there's only one thing that springs to mind that could be other than a bong, and I don't even want to consider that, so let's just move on for now. But you don't want to offend your new friend. You tell them you'd love it. Word. I'm actually streaming some chill beats as we speak. Check it. They gesture towards their strangely bulbous alien computer. On the screen is a GrubTube channel. Lo-fi, aesthetic, incubated beats. Wow, they sure have a lot of subscribers. You were absolutely right, Akita. You ask them if they drew that very nice anime girl they're using as the splash art. Nah, I just ripped it off some Eastern alternative movie and recolored it to look like me. Fucking nailed it, LMAO. God damn it. You nod vigorously. This is very impressive. Yeah, I'm kind of a big fucking deal online. I built up my own streaming empire, worked my arse off, LMAO. Nurse these beats to health from tragically ill sample loops. It's not all fun and games though. The life of a popular online guy. Okay, it's written by Hussey, as you can tell. You can't even imagine the hardships I've gone through. All in the name of lo-fi, chill-hop, aesthetic moisture wave beats. That shit keeps me up at night. Sarava looks into the middle distance pensively, their eye filled with poignant emotion. You never knew the life of a streamer could be so vaguely filled with torment. You're moved to cry a single tear. Yeah, you get it. You're really vibing my emotional frequency, my dude. You know you gotta suffer for popularity. You nod enthusiastically. You don't think you've ever been particularly popular, but you're very good at suffering. This is going great. I wish I could say more. Really get all emotionally vulnerable and share my tragic backstory. But ever since The incident. It's been so hard to trust new people, LMAO. You feel me? The incident? This is so tantalizing. You just know that if you want to make a new friend, you're going to have to get them to confess their deepest insecurities and embarrassing secrets to you. That is how friendship works. You place a sympathetic hand on Sarava's shoulder. You know what, dude? You really want to be friends? Yes! Yes! You can't believe how pain-free and easy this experience has been. What a wonderful new friend you're about to make. You can practically feel the future bro embraces the two of you will surely share. They feel good. They feel right. You sure are eager, but like, if we're going to be friends, we have got to work on your look. Your aesthetic is basically hot garbage right now, LMAO. My followers can't see me hanging out with a fucking bando like this. I'm sure you understand. You aren't quite sure you follow. What's wrong with your look? You've always thought you had a simplistic charm, a face you could put on the logo. You're not sure if you're ready to change up the tried and true classics for this newfangled teen. But you are so thirsty for Sarava's sweet friendship nectar. You have to taste it. You have to taste it. So you need to taste it. You have to taste it. With a friend like them, you could really go places. You could be someone. You could finally be down with the hip youth of today. You tell Sarava you're willing to try anything to get into the esteemed ranks of their friend list. Well, damn. Hold up, I've got an idea, LMAO. Follow me. Sarava leads you up the winding stairs of their hive. Lining the walls are pictures of Sarava in strange poses in several different locations. They're surrounded by a few trolls you don't recognise, in similarly silly fashions. Fellow members of the Moisture Wave community? I really gotta take that shit down. They're all dead to me, LMAO. You want to ask if they mean that literally or not. You never know with trolls, but you keep your mouth shut. Best not to offend your new friend. Let's just move on and never speak of this again. I'm looking for Easter eggs in the background. I can't really find any. I mean, it's all very vaporwave, but there you are. Sarava leads you into a fairly large loft bedroom. This room is a bit less ostentatious than the streaming area downstairs. Well, here we are, LMAO. Welcome to my respite block. Or respite block, whatever. We're gonna get you hooked up, LMAO. If you're gonna be my new friend, you gotta look the part. For streams and stuff, you know. We'll have to make you a Chitter account too. It's good for my image to have friends, LMAO. My pickings have been fairly slim ever since the incident. On that ominous note, Sarava presses a button on the wall, and a large door opens to reveal an expansive walk-in closet filled with colourful accessories and clothes. It looks like a regular batshit neon shirt apocalypse. Well, have at it. Unless you want me to help you pick out a look element. It's so distracting to have that at the end of like every sentence. Which I suppose is the point. LMAO. Okay, here are the two options for the good and the bad main end. Okay. I'll pick out my own look first. That might be the bad end, but I suppose we'll see. You let Sarava know that you are perfectly comfortable picking your own look. You think you can figure out this fashion business easily enough. What could possibly go wrong? This is child's play. Yeah, man. Fashion is just all about like what you're feeling, but also what's trending. But you know, we're the ones that start the trends. You strike me as a real influencer, LMAO. Hussey is always on point. Go for it, my dude. You enter the closet tentatively. As soon as Sarava is out of sight, your stupid ego deflates like a farting balloon. You don't know the first thing about the hip youth alien fashion of today. This is going to be an absolute shit show, you reckon? You are fully prepared to make an utter fool of yourself. Well, might as well get started. You pick a few accessories off the shelves at random. A bright pink hat? Sure! You tilt it jauntily to the side. You're pretty sure that's cool? Sunglasses? Definitely. That's a no-brainer. No cool guy would be caught dead without a sweet pair of shades. You select the most ostentatious pair available. You think you're getting the hang of this moisture wave aesthetic? You just have to look like the biggest tool possible. Several accessories later... Oh my fucking god. This is the best that anyone has ever looked. I like to think that those are both troll signs. In fact, isn't it a triangle? Isn't there a sign which is a triangle? I don't know what. It's just like a face though. Oh my fuck. This shit is transcendent. Wow. You got me speechless. Just damn. Look at you. It's like you're a whole new guy. So much chiller. A much chiller and cooler guy who I now gotta be friends with right now immediately. I love that. Now all we gotta do is debut to my hundreds and thousands of followers, LMAO. This is gonna be fucking great. Let's take some selfies. Your heart is soaring! You did it! You really did it! You're down with the kids! And now Sarava wants to take the coveted selfies with you. This night couldn't be going any better. You may look like a complete arsehole, but if it can win you popularity with a bunch of alien teenagers, then an arsehole you will be! Selling out is amazing. Well, what are you waiting for? Get over here, we've got to take some fees. You pose with Sarava for several selfies. They put their arm around you in a gesture of newly formed friendship. You are beaming with friend pride. Oh hell yeah, these are turning out great. Damn, we're killing it. Now all I gotta do is post them. Sarava fiddles around with their phone for a while. You're so nervous, you've never been internet famous before. You hope the new fame won't change you too much. Or maybe you do hope it will change you into someone with a ton of friends. And the likes are rolling in. Oh yeah. I live for this shit. This one guy is asking if you want any of your quadrants filled. Oh, and this girl loves your shades. Damn, a lot of people asking if you're single, LMAO. Don't go for it though. My followers are fucking freaks, dude. You aren't quite sure what filling a quadrant is. It sounds like some kind of fucked up alien ritual, but if it's anything like friendship, you're all for it. Welcome to my twisted internet fame, LMAO. Let's chill out and listen to some beats. You vape? I've got a pretty juicy rig downstairs. Okay, it was probably a vape bomb. I'm not sure if that's a thing because I don't vape. But I'm assuming if there is such a thing as a vape bong, then this guy probably owns it. In fact, yeah, you can get this really massive vape things, and then people have tools and they go into like pubs and use them and create this massive cloud of steam and ruin it for everyone else. So yeah, I got a pretty juicy rig downstairs. I'm glad we have our first vaping troll. We needed a vape troll, clearly, in the world. Before you know it, you're sitting on Sarava's couch, watching them finagle with a horrifyingly elaborate vape that appears to be made out of some sort of wriggling larvae. You don't want to know. I'm pretty sure that would be wriggling lava, if it's a singular, whatever. Sarava places their mouth on what surely must be a bug anus and inhales deeply. And Rig makes an awful high-pitched rattling noise. You think you're gonna vomit. Oh man, that's the good stuff. Here you go, dude. You take the trembling insect into your hands. Well, here goes. Your final hurdle to eternal friendship and popularity. God. You vape vigorously, inhaling as much as you can. The vapor fills your lungs immediately. It burns a lot. You suddenly realise you're not quite sure if this alien vape juice is compatible with your anatomy. You could have just inhaled a bug ass full of poison like a fucking idiot. What a way to die. Your vision swims. Yeah, you got it. Just hold it in, LMAO. God, this is like the first time I smoked weed. Tears stream down your face as you hold in your double lung full of insect gas. You sure are glad you have on your pair of cool shades, or you would never be able to live this embarrassment down. You're not sure how long you're supposed to do this, as long as it takes. You can exhale now. You cough and sputter, green vapor spewing from your mouth straight into Sarava's face. You did it. You lived! Oh man, that was sick. I'm entering the vape dimension. Your head feels light and woozy, and you giggle. Yeah. The two of you kick back and relax on the couch, and you stare up at the ceiling. Whoa. What did that huge wasp nest get there? Crazy, man. Sarava's music suddenly sounds a lot more interesting. Dude, Fair's been way chiller than I ever expected of me. It's a horse. It's like an eyeless horse. Thank you, Andrew Hussey. You are officially my best friend for life. Just promise me you'll never betray me, LMAO. You promise. This was incredible. You love your new friend. You watch as they effortlessly take another huge rip from their vape rig. I've been burned in the past, LMAO. What does that say? I can't read New Alterlian. I've got to figure that out. Okay, I'll take a screenshot of that later and I'll translate it for myself. It's not easy being popular online, especially as a low blood. I used to be such a fucking big shot. Got into sassy fights with high bloods on Chitter. Always had some shit to say in the Mayo. Then shit got out of control. I'm a psionic, so bitches started reporting me as way more powerful than I really am in the Mayo. Trying to get me all enslaved and shit so I couldn't keep up with my streams. It's all jealousy, you know? My stupid ass friends all turned on me so they wouldn't be targeted next to the Mayo. So I took matters into my own hands, gouged out my fucking eye. It was sick as fuck. Can't use me as a battery, bitch. I still got a big following, but I don't really talk online anymore, LMAO. Better to just stay under the radar and not piss people off. Just be chill. And if I don't get close to my followers, they can't try to use me. Of course, that just means I no longer have any goddamn friends, LMAO. Well, until you are truly moved. What a special bond you have formed with your new friend, to have them open up to you about their darkest secrets. This is the most significant and transcendent moment you have ever experienced. The two of you share a beautiful and tender bro embrace, the likes of which will never be replicated in this known universe again for all time, forever. Probably. You don't really know, you're high as fuck right now. Hell yeah, love getting stoned with my new troll friends. Okay. Right, now, let's see what the bad route is, because I'm assuming that was a good route, because that was the best possible outcome of any interaction with anyone ever. So, let's do the one where I ask him for advice, them, my apologies, I asked them for advice on how to dress. Okay. Yep, I love Moisture Wave. Streaming, blah 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 blah. Plug upstairs, get myself an aesthetic. Because I'm clearly lacking in aesthetic. Let's see what thing goes hilariously wrong this time. Okay, let's rather help you with your look. You can double click the arrows to skip. Okay, well whatever, we're here now. You admit you have no idea how to dress yourself. You really could use some expert advice from a teen. Oh shit. Cue the makeover sequence, bitch! I'm gonna make you look aesthetic as fuck, LMAO. You stand in the centre of Sarava's closet for a good hour as they go back and forth between various fashion items. Man, this troll is really indecisive. You think you're gonna go blind from all the neon in here. Okay, I'm done, LMAO. That was surprisingly hard. You have a hard to dress body, LMAO. In general, you're kind of fucked up looking, to be honest. It's chill though. Because now you look fly as hell. You look at yourself in the mirror. Oh, ready for it. I'm so ready. I'm just dressed like them, but with weird headbands. Iconic. Now just got to get you set up on the social medias, dude. But first, selfie time, LMAO. You take a variety of cool selfies with Sarava. Wow, this is going really well. Hey, I'll just post these and promo you. I bet everyone's gonna hate me. You'll be internet famous in no time. And we can finally be friends, LMAO. That's what it's all about, baby. That's what you've been working towards this entire time. Sarava's friendship is so close you can smell it. It smells pretty dank. Seems like people are really into you. Check it out. It's true. The likes and comments and subscriptions are just rolling in, huh? Oh wait, no, hold on. I'm more popular this time. At this rate, you'll be more popular than me. You assure Sarava that this will definitely never happen. All you truly desire is friendship, not fans. That's what they all say. All my so-called friends, they were only in it because I was popular. No one ever gave a shit about me as a person, LMAO. I'm just a funny meme to them. Just a guy they can copy. You know, high bloods are always stealing my work, my look, my music. I'm the real influencer, but there's violet bloods out there taking my shit and getting twice the followers and tons of money. And I'm stuck here in this shitty hive with no friends because they all turned on me. But it's cool. It's chill. I'm totally chill with it, LMAO. Something shifts in Sarava's expression as they get a good look at you. You tense up. Your new friend is sure acting weird. Ding! Oh, a new message arrived on Sarava's phone, which I didn't see. Hang on, let me just... Sarava checks the notifications on their phone. What the hell did you do? Huh? What? You didn't do anything. You think you can just steal my look and get away with it? All my followers think you're the new big thing because you look like me. Oh, yeah. They want to know what the hell is going on. When's your new friend's stream? What's their sign? Are you kidding me? You haven't done anything. You're just like all the rest. No, you don't want to be like all the rest. You just want to be friends. It's too late for that now. You've made me look like a fucking idiot. And now there's only one thing to do. I really didn't want it to come to this. But you've left me no choice. Oh my god. I'm writing a call-out post! No! Sarava types furiously on their device. You can't stand to look. This is the worst possible thing that could have happened. Now, no one will be your friend ever again. You'll be forced to live on the outskirts of society, a pariah. Wonder what Hussey is doing these days. Why is he, like, just browsing Tumblr, coming up with new material? You can't even begin to imagine the things that Sarava must be writing about you. You must have fucked up so many things in your life to lead you to this point. There's only one thing to do. You stagger downstairs, past all the portraits of Sarava's ex-friends. You wonder if they met the same horrible fate as you. Their grinning faces taunt you with the slivers of friendship that could never be. You burst out the front door of Sarava's hive, and you make your way to a convenient... It's the stump of despair. Place stump. You sit on it with complete despair. There's no point living anymore. With trembling hands, you reach inside. It makes a return! A despair stump. It's even still got the harpoon in it. The music's changed. What is this? Isn't this like a remix of the Hiveswap theme? Yeah, probably press F. Pay respects. Wow, there wasn't even any text. I just died. Wow, that was Hiveswap Friendship Sim Volume 2. Wow. That was oh, amazing. There was some commentary in there probably. That was good. I enjoyed that. The first one was a bit I like the character, but she was a bit one note. I really like Sarava though. I like the I like I like taking the piss out of Vaporwave. What can I say? No, I mean, yeah, I like them as a character. I like that they exist as a character, and I think that was a pretty cool run. Less intense maybe than Demon or Ardatas, but I suppose that's good because you want to have some different tones. Yep. Anyway, again, let me look at the credits here. Director Andrew Hussey. Producers. Writers Andrew Hussey for. Hang on. Oh, a different writer for Amicia than who wrote. Maybe it was just the. I don't know if it means Hussey didn't write all the dialogue for. Maybe they worked together. Maybe it was some dialogue for Amicia. Oh, who knows. Anyway, Amber Cragg and Shelby Cragg still working doing this. Okay, David Turnbull. Musicians. Okay, so Sarava's theme, which is just some broken characters, and Art Chop, which I didn't read correctly the first time for Amnesia's theme. So yeah, it is some original music by James Roach, which is pretty cool. It means he's still doing stuff with Pumpkin, at least, if maybe not on Hiveswap directly. Okay. So yeah. Okay, that was brilliant. Okay, I'll see you again probably in 2 weeks. I'll quit the game for now. And I hope you enjoyed coming to the stream. I really enjoy doing these. And yeah, that was Hiveswap Friendship. And I continue to make mispronunciations. Anyway, that was Hiveswap Friendsim Volume 2. And I hope you liked it. Goodbye, see you guys. We'll do it next time, which maybe will be in another 2 weeks. Maybe not. I don't actually know. But whenever it happens, I'll do it again. See ya.